Hello and welcome back to Sonic 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, this is Mystic Cave Zone, and this one is honestly one of my both favourites and least favourite levels in the Sonic games because, well, the soundtrack I love, and also the whole aesthetic of the level. Things I don't like, the bottomless pit that occurs, dare I say, in both the Mega Drive version and in this version. Well, this is based off the Mega Drive version, but yeah. So yeah, the major change here in the thing that does change the bottomless pit from a bottomless pit into, well, something quite different is what happens with, dare I say, the iOS version. Yes, apparently in that one it actually brings back, dare I even say it, Hidden Palace Zone, a level that, up until the, dare I say, the, before the late 90s, I would have thought was in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but not since the reveal of the Sonic 2 beta, if you'll remember. So yeah, and indeed here, in that game, it's a just I guess a prototype zone with a giant emerald in it as well, which is supposedly not the Master Emerald, but was actually intended to be breakable. In the finished version, it actually is breakable. So yeah, and that being said, yeah, there are also these Firefly baniks, which I do not like, seriously. So yeah, I will use the thing, and I will actually go to the next special stage. Now this is where the special stages, if they were already tough now, they start getting really, really tough. Seriously. So let's indeed get into it. So, indeed, in this one we have to get 55 rings. And, indeed, let's see what we get. Indeed, the rings are evenly spread out, although some are now along the ceiling. And that makes it very hard to get, especially with some of the bombs coming straight towards us, along the side. Seriously, so timing is everything here. And of course we do have to worry about Tails' AI, of course. I did mention that in the previous episode. Yes, and maybe it's a good thing I am using save states here. Because otherwise I think I would have got really pissed off if I were playing this on a Mega Drive. I certainly did back in the 90s! Anyway, that being said, I was only like 13 years old or something when I played, when I actually got my own Mega Drive. So yeah, with Sonic 2. But there you go. Okay, so am I missing something? Okay, 0 rings, that's good. And not to get, that is, not to thing. So let's see what happens now then. Okay, so we have a trail of rings. And now we have to go in a circle. We have to learn to do that with the rings in, with how we do it with the rings in play, if you know what I mean. If you don't, then fine, get some more rings there. Okay, so the first 2 were okay. Let's see what the next one is, because this, I think, is where it gets tough. Even though the other ones were tough. So yes, we have to get 200 rings. And there are lots of bombs. Seriously. And yeah, all I can say is these are still my second favourite, I guess, looking half-pipe special stages in any Sonic game. My favourites have to be the ones from the Saturn version of, dare I say, Sonic 3D Blast. Seriously. Yes, that for me is probably my favourite part of Sonic 3D Blast. Not the weather effects, but actually the thing. And I, as I say, I have never played the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. Hell, when I was at secondary school, which is kind of like high school here in Britain, most of my friends were playing on the Sony PlayStation, not the Sega Saturn. So I really wanted a PlayStation, not a Saturn, seriously. Anyway, that being said, there we go. The yellow emerald is ours. And what do you know, they actually show up! They actually show up on the screen there, seriously. For the first time in this Let's Play, they actually show up on screen. Anyway, back to Mystic Cave Zone. And yeah, thankfully I did it in an area with many rings. So yeah. And there's also quite a few invincibility power-ups here in this level as well, seriously, because, understandably, because of the sheer amount of necessity, I might say, with these things, seriously, because of all the spikes and everything, and the baniks. So yeah, pulling those vines will bring down the bridge. Again, this level actually is in 2-player as well, just like Carnival Night Zone, and yes, it does have its own track as well. In fact, it is the track which is used in the iOS version of Sonic 2 for Hidden Palace Zone, and also in the beta version as well. So yeah, they don't play the that song. So yeah, apparently Sega wanted to use it for a cutscene, but several fan games did use it for Hidden Palace Zone. That is the Sonic 2 version, of course, not the Sonic 3 and Knuckles version, which just uses Act 2 of Lava Reef music instead. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, yeah, these springs I don't think they're that much of a pain, but I think we'll get to the pit, the aforementioned bottomless pit, very soon. Again, now if I were playing this on the the Mega Drive collection for the PS4, I would be able to rewind my way out of said pit. I didn't want to because, to be honest, yeah, not great, is it? But there you go. Let's go up here, and some more robots there. Okay, well, let's go over here, and indeed I will boost myself up. Yeah, I'm sorry, my commentary is rather lacking. At least I can get a bit more mileage out of this episode. I didn't notice any glitch when I went through it, which was my major problem with the last episode regarding Hilltop Zone. Seriously. But it didn't glitch the thing as far as I saw, so in that case, I'm going to leave it as is. As I say, I'm not going to cover the next level, Oil Ocean, until the next episode. So yeah. And well, you know, okay, I don't know what happened with the recording here, but it does show up pretty well. Anyway, the next special stage is a pretty tough one. I actually got so pissed off even using save states that I actually switched it between 2 videos, seriously. So yeah, if I hadn't edited a lot of the footage out, this would have taken me, I don't know, the full attempt took about half an hour if we combine both the videos. So yeah, I cut it down to about 15 minutes because of all the retries I did, trying to get all the rings and everything. So yeah, and again, this is down to memory as to where the bombs are placed. And this whole section here, yeah, I should not have done this with Sonic and Tails, seriously. So let's jump over these things. Yeah, seriously. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to reload. But although the last bit really trips me up, seriously. And this is coming from a guy who has played this a lot of times. It's not like when I was doing Spider-Man, for example. Seriously. And oh dear, maybe it did break. Okay, we're back. So, let's not get hit by a bunch of bombs. Seriously, they are the pain in my ass here. Seriously, and we need to get 220 rings for the very last segment of the level. And that ain't great with all these rings of bombs coming at you. Seriously. You're having to jump over them, especially from the side. I should not, as I said before, I should not have chosen Sonic and Tails here. I should have picked Sonic or Tails alone. Although, having said that, if I did it with Tails alone, he would not be able to go Super Tails. The reasons why that was not introduced in something like until Sonic 3 and Knuckles with the Super Emeralds, and I guess also did I even say it? Sonic Mania, because with Sonic Mania at least you did get all the Chaos Emeralds and you were able to go Super Tails despite the inherent problem there was with the continuity and the fact there wasn't the Fleeky Army of Death. Yes, I do watch Some Call Me Johnny, but that being said, let's continue. So I'll jump off to the right, and yeah, it's timing, isn't it? So I want to jump as soon as as soon as I got potentially the last ring. Potentially the last ring. It's not easy, but I want to do it as soon as I get I'm close to getting the last ring out of that, which is not easy at all with both Sonic and Tails. Seriously, it is not. It most definitely is not that easy. Seriously. And my conditions for using save states is only after I've completed a section. Not while I'm getting rings, after I've completed a section. So yeah. And I'm just jumping over the rings. Seriously. I might as well leave this in because I don't think I could edit this out, to be honest. Yeah, you might as well see this blooper reel. And that's what it is exactly. So jump over. Yay. How the hell am I gonna get 220 rings? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay, so I'm up to 205. Keep going. And there we go. Okay, there's a small number there. Okay, good. Any more? No, it doesn't seem like it. Apparently we've got it. Which is good because it gave me a headache. Anyway, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings! And, sorry, 6 emeralds! So we still need one more, which I will be getting in Oil Ocean Zone. And that is the hardest special stage of all. And now I'm having to take on Dr. Eggman with only, with 0 rings. And this Eggman boss, if I did not know what to do with him, would be very tough. Because he is using a drill to excavate through the very top of the thing. And if I try to attack him from the bottom, there's every chance that the very heat coming off his Eggmobile will pretty much kill Sonic and Tails. So yeah, and that was a lucky shot I got in there, just before he raised his drill to drill through the ceiling. Also there's stalactites, I guess, that come down from the top, and that ain't easy to deal with here, seriously. Anyway, Eggy's done, so on the next episode we will head to Oil Ocean Zone. So I will see you then. Goodbye!